So that concludes the final results of my hair. Hello, so my first ever YouTube video. I'm super happy, super proud of myself. I'm gonna be doing a natural hair video. This is something I normally do every single day. Well, not every single day, but this is something that I've been wearing my natural hair for about a year and a half, honestly, because 2025, it's January 2nd, 2026. So I'm gonna be styling my natural hair, showing you guys what products I use, and my hair type is I believe it's for, I'm not sure. I know it's in the fours. My hair is very coarse. But when I was younger, I didn't even think my hair could curl. So I have experimented with a lot of products and just trying a lot of things. So also I'm letting go of perfectionism. So this video is just this video. I know that sometimes whenever I try to make sure something is super, super perfect, it always comes out imperfect, and that's okay. So I just want to be myself today, relax, and just chill, see how this goes. I already know exactly how I want to style my hair. I'm just not sure because I know it's kind of cold outside. So the goal is wash and go. I might just have to blow dry my roots, which is fine with me. So let me just get started. I try to start on damp hair. My favorite gel has been ever X-treme gel. My hair curls up really good with this product. Also, I have some clips, even though I may not use the clip. Wait, actually, yes, I will. I will use the clips. These are the two oils that I use. If I put a video of before and after my hair, you'll see the growth because I got all my hair off February 29th, 2024. So it's been a year, and this is how much my hair has grew back. You can't see it yet. Yeah, so let me get started. I said I wanted to try something new. I wanted to use this as the moisturizer base today instead of this. I always do oil last to break the cast of my hair from the gel also, and because when you mix different oils with products, it leaves like a white residue on your hair, and if you want your wash and go to last a little minute, you gotta make sure you do it last. So I'm gonna stop talking in a little bit and just get to work. This is my hair. I got a clip in my head because when I was in the shower, yeah, wow. So whenever I start styling my hair, I always look at my face. My mirror is right here, so I may be looking this way. That's okay. And I just look at my face. When I was in high school, this right here would have gave me nightmares. But because of what God has done in my life, caused me to love myself in every stage, not just when my hair is braided up, wig, boom, boom, boom. There has been a lot of change within the year, honestly, past few years regarding my identity, how I see myself, how I saw my hair. I always saw my hair as too much burden, all these things, which I had to come out of agreement with to receive my identity in Christ Jesus. Because yeah, like as a little girl, I know we all hear, well, not a lot of people hear this, just about a lot of bad things about your hair. One of them, your hair is too nappy. It's too much. It needs to be done. My hair like this, I feel the most beautiful in its natural state. So I also use this oil because this oil is also a little bit easier to apply to run through your hair than like something like this. This is the Matrix, a Curl Can Dream oil. Yeah, it's really good. I really like it, and I like the smell of it. It smells really good. I'm just pulling out all the products to make sure I don't forget anything. Okay, so let me get started on my hair. So wash and go it is because, well, at least in the back, I wanted to do a wash and go. In the front, I wanted to try to do a style. I usually always do a side part. Like I'll do a side part, like I think maybe like this side. And I'll do it like It's usually what I do. And I'm gonna use this brush. I usually use a different brush, but I'm gonna try this one today. And whenever the hair gets too damp, all you gotta do is add more water to it. Honestly, I'm ready for a trim. I feel like I need a trim bag because a trim will continuously break off your hair until you get it trimmed. Like this much. Then I add it to my hair. Then after I add it to my hair, make sure my hair is moisturized. You know how whenever you try new products and it don't end up doing what you want it to do, you kind of get discouraged a little bit. I'm gonna do this side with that product. And this is called Aphogee. I don't think I said that right, but I'm gonna just put it right there. A little bit of the Cantu oil. Wait, no, that's not Cantu. Wrong brand. A little bit of the leave-in moisturizer cream. That's what I'm gonna add to this side. I've done a lot of experimenting with my hair over the past year, and it's continuously allowing me to love myself in every state. Okay, see, I like that product a little bit better than this one, but we'll see. Then after, I roll up my sleeve because it's about to get serious. Okay, I roll up my sleeves and then I get the product, put the gel on my hands. Then I put it on my hands. I actually just washed my hair too, so like, then I do that. Then after I do that, I get this brush and I go like that through my hair. You don't have to brush it, but I choose to brush it because I want to get more volume. Then as you can see, I individually curl my hair like that. And the curls are shrinking up bad. And I like it when it shrinks up a lot. But like I said earlier, it is cold. So since it's cold, I'm going to have to blow dry my roots just to make sure, you know, my scalp isn't wet since I have to go to church in a little bit. So and I do this individually. I know you don't have to, but I choose to because I like volume and I would want more volume for my curls. So that's how I style my hair. This is how I've been doing my hair for the past, few years. Even with my hair, well, it's about a few years. It's only been a year and some change because I cut all my hair off, like I said earlier, February 29th, 2024. And it's been growing back ever since, so, yep. I can definitely see the length. Get the brush. I hope I don't have heat damage, because why is that not curling up? Oh, it's curling up. I see it. I'm like, no. Because I have been blow drying my hair a lot more because of the cold, which is why I see why people leave their hair alone in the cold. Which is why I think whenever I get a chance, I started a job, my first job, after being a mobile hairstylist for a year and some change. So I started like an actual job. So I have not been having the more free time to like do my hair, if that makes sense. Like I've been trying to still squeeze some of my clients in, but due to my work schedule now, I haven't had time to really do anyone's hair. You can't see the front curl. Okay. It's much easier for me to help moisturize my hair. Boom. Simply wonderful counselor. So this is how much I have completed so far. I'm still not finished, as you can see. Let me let you guys see the back. Boom. Now let me go back in. And again, these are the products that I'm using to achieve these curls. X-treme gel, and this product, and this product. I believe I tried to say this name earlier and it did not come out too good, but it says Serious Care and Protection. That's what made me want to use it, Serious Care and Protection. And this is the oil that I will be using after my hair dries a little bit. Matrix, a curl can dream. So what's next? Making sure I'm still recording because my phone stopped recording. I believe my phone got a little too hot. Stopped recording. So let me get finished with this. My hair did get a little dry, so sometimes whenever that happens, I just respray it. Just a little enough Sometimes I like when this side dries a little bit because I usually like try to do something on this side, like whether that be a sleek, whether that be a swoop. I think I'm gonna gel it like this. So I may need a little bit more hair on this side, like that. And I used to always do this side, but for some reason I like this side of my face a little bit more. So yeah. So this is how far I have gotten so far. I'm almost finished. Let me lock in. Okay, so I went and got some hairpins. I'm almost out. I really like the longer ones, but I only got one left. I know it's gonna get chilled back, so I usually just try to keep the product off my scalp. Okay, boom. And I'm gonna do this without going to my bathroom. I usually go in my bathroom if I do this part. Okay, so boom. That's how it looks. This is how it usually turns out. Like, this is how my hair usually looks when I don't blow dry it or nothing, except it just shrivels up a lot more because I'm not using heat. So because it is cold outside, I may have to blow my scalp out just a little bit. But yeah, so I use this product because it works really good on my edges. And also this right here, hear me out, it is a holding gel and it's for wigs, but I use it because my hair is 4C and a lot of products don't work on my hair. That's kind of why I said oil always goes last after everything is set, to make sure that it doesn't mix with other products and cause it not to work. I believe my job is done with the X-treme gel. 10 out of 10, I would recommend. Me trying to do a thumbnail, but yeah. This is the brush I'm gonna use because it's a really hard brush. You see how my hair is? This is how I have fell in love with myself, natural hair, because I would never wear my hair like this a few years ago. So I'm just thankful for the journey that the Lord took me on to love my hair in every state. Okay, so now let me get started on my hair. This mousse works really good. I usually do mousse before because this mousse acts as like a spritz. Yes, like a spritz or holding spray. So I spray this, and it's the BTL Professional brand. I put this on. I usually, you see that right there? I usually leave that alone, and I usually just go like boom, boom, boom. Because this is getting gelled back, like probably to right there. And I'll leave my edges like that so that they can go like that. And then that right there, just enough, not a lot. Let me add some smudges too. Because this works really good. This mousse is really good. Because this works really good. This mousse is really good. And I don't ever have to worry about using too much because it's still gonna work. Then after that, I always go in with this first because it's kind of clear, so you can't see it. And also this edge control is like a stronghold kind of gel, and this is like a lighter like kind of gel, and I like using this after like a wash, and I don't want to add too much heavy products to my hair. But I'm not going to use this today because I want this to stay slick for like a few days. Maybe next video I can document me braiding my hair. I can record myself braiding my hair. Because I do my own braids. I do pretty much every style. I use that much for the edges. Because I gotta keep this all slick for a long time. Not a long time, but I go that way with the edge control. With the gel. Then I brush it. I do that. You see, that's why I say ain't no point of putting product on my scalp. Because Don't worry about how questionable it looks, okay? I need to clean it. Like, probably gonna do that like right after I do this right here. This gel is just really sticky, so it's kind of, hair always seems to get to it immediately too sometimes, like immediately. Because if I don't do it right now, I'm not gonna do it later. See, then after I do that, then I'll go in with this product. Try to just use just a little bit. Just a little bit. And I brush. And sometimes I'll just hold it until I think it's secure enough for me to add the clip. And sometimes I don't like sleeping in the clips. That's kind of why I try to make sure I secure this, because I don't like keeping clips on my scalp for too long, because I don't want to have hair loss in the front of my head. So, because leaving like anything like this on your scalp for too long can potentially cause damage. So, to your hair. Okay, I usually do it 3 times or 4, but today I'm gonna do 3. This is the last one, I think. Once it feels secure, then that's when I'll do this part of my edge. And then sometimes I have a scarf on my head, but so that's what I normally do. And right here, I'm gonna add some mousse. And it shouldn't go nowhere, especially after using that edge control, this one. It'll usually stay for however long I need it to. And then sometimes after I slick it and stuff like that, I'll go back in and I'll go to this top part right here and I'll just define it a little bit more closer. See, I honestly don't want to blow dry my hair. I actually want to leave it alone. But I do need to add some cool heat to it, just to make sure my scalp is not wet. Okay. So this is the final results to my hair. As you guys seen the before, this is the after. Makes me feel very beautiful and like myself. Screen gel. I'm gonna do a thumbnail like this. And right now, I got this lip gloss from my friend, and it is a very good lip gloss. I actually really like it. It's not too slimy. It's very runny kind of. Honestly, I'm starting to like runny lip gloss a lot more. And it's peppermint, so. That concludes the end of this video. Thank you guys for tuning in. Have a nice day.